Welcome to Adventures
in Poland.
Welcome to Adventures. This is Adventures with Oli Castillo.
Dzień dobry, nagbabalik ang Adventures with Olcho para magbigay ng informative videos para sa mga kababayan nating nagbabalak pumunta ng Poland at nagbabalak mag-apply ng kanilang TRC or Temporary Residence dito sa Poland. At kung napapansin nyo, meron tayong kasama natin ang Warsaw Manila Holding Group para magbigay information o magbigay ng informative videos para sa ating mga kababayan nandito sa Poland or wala pa sa Poland ng pag-a-apply ng temporary residence dito sa Poland. And we have here
Mr. Samuel. Thank you, Adventures with Culture. My name is Samuel Kenga. I am a legalization specialist from Warsaw Manila Holding Group. Yeah, I can tell you a little bit about my work. We have Polish advocates in Warsaw Manila Holding Group. So specialist, most of the time I'm communicating with the clients to guide them on which documents which is needed and to guide because most of them they don't know the documents because are in Polish and this. So my work is to communicate with most of the foreigners because are English speakers, and I am coordinating with the advocates so that the advocates they are the ones processing the case. But yeah, for me, my work, I know which kind of documents in each and every city which is needed. So, welcome to Adventures with
Olcho. Ayan. So, thank you also because it's gonna be the first time of my YouTube channel to have the English version of about the documents.
It's my pleasure. It's my
pleasure. Because normally I always make my video in Filipino language, which is something like my viewers, subscribers, they are from Philippines.
Yeah.
So it's like
Tagalog.
for the first time, yes, Tagalog. For the first time, I will have English language. Okay. As I said, you are the TRC specialist.
Yes.
So, can you explain to our viewers or to our subscribers what is the TRC or what is the PRC?
TRC, Temporary Residence Card, like Carta Pobytu.
Yes.
Yeah, it's I can say it's like an identity card which shows your stay in Poland. It's like the permit that allows you to stay in Poland. It's having your duration of stay. If it's work, TRC, it shows where you are working, your employer details and everything. So it's an identity which permits you to stay in Poland or travel in and out of Poland without any problem. It's like a visa extension, but it's not really, but it's a card which is allowing you to stay in Poland legally.
And what about the duration? How long this card?
Yeah, this temporary residence card can start from 3 months to 3 years.
Okay.
3 years is the maximum, 3 months is the minimum. It depends now on the strength of your documents. Like when you are a student, it depends on the duration of your studies.
Okay.
When you are working, even it doesn't depend on the work contract timing, because I know people don't know. Most of the people, they can say I have 3 years contract, but I got temporary residence for 1 year and this and this. It's an important document called Annex number 1, attachment number 1. That is very important. It's like the employer states which duration that he's wishing to employ you. So that Annex number 1, I believe if it's longer duration, the TRC also will come for longer duration. And if that Annex number 1 they have given you for longer duration, and maybe they give you TRC for shorter duration, you can appeal that one, and you can extend the duration of your TRC.
Because we have here temporary residence for 3 years. Yes, this is the short duration as you said, and then we have the long one, which is something like for 5 years.
Yes.
And then the advantage of having this permanent residence, the PR, is after 2 years living here in Poland, you can apply for the citizenship. See, this is totally different from temporary residence and then permanent residence.
Yeah, like I said, temporary residence, the maximum time is 3 years. And for the one year that you have said is permanent residence, that one is 5 years and above. But for permanent residence, I think you should have stayed here more than 5 years, and you should have not been out of the country for. They have like 6 months on the duration of the 5 years. You should not have stayed out of Poland.
But traveling, it's gonna be.
Yeah, you can travel in and out, but that duration it should.
But working abroad is like not.
No. You cannot work abroad. You have to have a work permit of the other country to.
Okay, so we are talking about the TRC, temporary residence, here in Poland. If I'm going to apply for the temporary resident or TRC, what are the documents that I need to prepare to apply for this residence card?
Yes, so for the documents, we have just the like a normal set of documents, and then other documents it's case-to-case basis, and also we have like Masovian voivodeship, which is the Warsaw part, which they can demand other documents, and another voivodeship will not demand those kind of documents. So I think it depends, but we have the common one, which is like your photos, passport size photos. We have if it's work TRC, we have the attachment number 1, work contract, work permit. We have the ZUS documents like ZUS RCA for 3 months, the ZUS P ZUA, that is the certificate of your tax, and other voivodeship can ask for ZUS DRA, that is for the company to show the company is not having any tax arrears. Some they can ask more like pay slips also. They can ask pay slips, and they can ask. Nowadays they don't need more the house agreement or rental contract, but some also cities they can ask in any case. But yeah, we have a lot of set of documents, and it depends on the city to city. And the most part of this, it's like you can go and have those documents which you have, you can give, but they will give you a letter, and most of the people, that kind of letter is which they don't receive, or they don't understand that which documents are remaining for you to produce. But the pitch 37 with confirmation of sending.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the Pit 37. There is another paper which is confirmation of sending. You have to print that one. Pit 11, there is the certificate of no tax arrears, and more others.
They're going to ask you more and more documents.
Yeah, more and more documents.
Okay, so we submitted all the documents. Am I allowed to travel abroad? Like having this stamp from the immigration office after submitting all the documents, or after they sign my decision, am I allowed to travel?
Simple answer is no. And
so no.
Yes.
No. Sad to say no.
Yes. I can say that stamp. People think that stamp it's like a visa, or it's like what? That is a stamp that showing that you have submitted the documents, and maybe your case is going on, and it's not that you have a surety that the case will be positive or negative. So that one, it's for the border police in Poland, that they can know that you are okay, your visa have expired, but you are waiting for you are processing for temporary residence card or permanent residence card. That is a confirmation of submission of documents.
Because now, because of the pandemic and because of the situation that we are facing, we are using also the website to check your case if ever you will have the decision positive or negative. But something like, with this website, they don't show that if it's something like positive or negative. They just only put on the website that signed decision. But you don't know if it's positive
you are talking about Masovian. The impulse. Yes. That one, we have a number. They always write decision sign, and most of the time, like in Warsaw, it will take you from 4 to 6 weeks to get a message. If your decision is positive, mostly you'll get a message in your phone that come and collect the card on this date. And if your decision is negative, that is Warsaw, the impulse system you have said. If your decision is negative, always they will send a letter by post office. If you receive a letter by post office, know that the decision was negative, they will give you the explanation. But if it's positive, they will send you an
because
SMS.
They will have this follow-up something.
Yes, but there is a number in the immigration office. Maybe your decision was signed, you are curious, you want to know before this, because this letter or this message will take long. As I said, like it can take even 6 weeks. There is a number that you can call and confirm, or you can even go there and if you get a good person, he will confirm for you.
It's really hard to find someone like that.
If it's negative or positive, they'll inform. And it's good to know, because if you have a negative decision, you only have 14 days to appeal. So if maybe you get your negative decision late, maybe in your house you don't check your mailbox, so if you take it late, you cannot appeal. So it's good after the decision signed, you have to. So like us, if we have an advocate, the advocate knows which channel to. You can get your decision signed, and then next week we will tell you if it's positive or negative, because we have a number you can call and confirm. Yes.
Okay, so from my understanding, so I'm not allowed to travel abroad when I have just only the stamp or just only signed decision. Okay, let's say that my card is ready to pick up. How do I know that this is the time that I need to pick up my card?
Yes, that's why I told you they will send you a message on the same number that you wrote on the application form.
So that's the
they will send you a message. They will tell you the date, time. They will give you even a ticket number there. So they will tell you all the details, and you can go there. You pay the last.
So I don't need to sit and wait for the queue.
No. They will tell you your date, your time. So the time that you go there, maybe there will be delay like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but you have to be there earlier, like 5 minutes earlier from that time. And it's simple. They will just take your card.
Okay, so I have now the schedule of the pickup of my residence card. Is it possible that my spouse or my employer or any representative can pick up my card?
And the answer is no also.
Oh my God. No again.
Yes, you have to pick your card in person. Maybe if you have a very difficult emergency or thing that you cannot pick it up by yourself, but because most of the time they will have to take your fingerprints again to know that you are the one, and your passport, and then they will give you the card. So maybe if you have something like emergency, you can reschedule the date of going to pick up, but you have to pick up the card by yourself.
Okay, so now I'm already on the immigration office, and then it's like I was just only so happy to receive my card, and later on, after some time, I just noticed that there's something wrong with my residence card. There's something like wrong last name or something like mistaken. So what should I do with that one?
That one you have to report to the immigration office by letter or by phone or by email, or any communication that you can do. Like in Paul, if you still have the somewhere you can ask questions, but that's that one they will correct. But it depends on whose mistake was it. If it was your mistake in the application form, you wrote a wrong name.
Yes.
So they will charge you for the replacement of the other card. But if it was for their mistake, they will do another card for you for free. If the mistake was from their side, they will do it for free. But if it was your mistake that you did not put your name correctly, so the charges will come back to you.
Okay, so we need to be careful of
Yeah, you need to be
filling in the
careful.
form.
Yeah, that's why on our services we do each and everything for you. We start by filling out the form. We check because there is another places which people don't know they must be filled or not. So that form is very, very, very important. In fact, the date of submission, your inspector, if you fill the form in a correct manner, it will be easier also for her. But if your form is not filled with this, it will not. It most likely it starts with your form because that's the starting point. Yes.
So information for everyone. We need to be careful of what we are putting on or writing on in our form. So
yeah, that's the first document that he will take and ask before asking the other documents. So it's like they say first impression. First impression lasts longer, right?
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for the like.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I have this temporary residence card. Am I allowed to work or to travel? It's something different, yeah. To work and travel in other European country.
The answer is no. Temporary residence card is just an identity card that allows you to travel only for visiting purposes.
Okay.
In the Schengen countries, and also for visiting your country or other places which you can obtain visa. But Schengen countries, it's having the option you can travel Schengen countries within 180 days. You have to be you can travel like 90 days out of the
Okay, so sad to say, we are not able to work abroad when we have this temporary residence here in Poland, but you can travel.
Yes, and most of the people they mistake that one. They take it like you have got a Polish citizenship. No, temporary residence card. It doesn't allow you to work in any other EU countries.
Yes.
You will be working there as illegal. And as long as you having the temporary residence card, if someone tells you apply job maybe in Paris or where, you have to get a work permit of that place, and they will issue you a visa, and you can stay there as you have the visa of the country and a work permit, and you can work legally.
And if you're lucky to work abroad in a illegal way, it's also later on, if you're going to renew again your residence card, you will have a problem because they are going to look for your tax.
They will check your tax because that's why the most important documents are also the tax. The certificate of no tax arrears. They will check if you have any arrears because there is a minimum and maximum time that you have to be paying tax. So they will check your flaws and everything. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not allowed to work abroad, so I'm going to stay here in Poland. But what if I'm going to change my employer? Is it my residence card is still valid for my new work?
Yes, nowadays, it's valid, your temporary residence card, if you change an employer, but you have to follow the immigration rules, which by you have to inform them 14 days. 14 days after you have changed. In the 14 days, you must have informed them that you have changed an employer, and also you have to send the backup documents like the new work permit, the new work contract, and the attachment number 1, annex number 1.
So it's like you're going to start from the start.
No, if you send them and you send them the documents that confirms you have gone, they will just update your system
Okay. So
electronically.
it's still
Yeah,
valid with this one.
yeah, it's still valid.
And then the previous work will be cancelled. because
Yeah,
of-
it will be cancelled, and they will have another. You will have the updated employer, and that's why I can advise most of the people, because most of the people, they came through in the COVID restriction time, so the rules are not so much tight. And if you go to another employer, make sure you have a work. If you have a temporary residence, make sure you have the employer have gave you a work permit and a work contract for you to start working. Yeah, that's the legal way.
Okay, so now I receive my temporary residence card. So now I have this Polish residence card. Am I allowed, or I can travel to London? Because London is now not part of our visa.
Yeah, as I've said, the temporary residence card only allows you here in Europe. Only the Schengen countries, they have an agreement that they have free movement of their people who are in the Schengen areas. And unfortunately, London is Britain. No, you have to apply for a visa for you to go to Britain or London or anywhere. You have to apply a visa, the consulate, and you have to, if you're going for visiting, you have to apply for a visiting visa.
So my last question for you is like, on which cases should I submit another application for a replacement of residence card?
Residence. That one, yeah, as I've told you, maybe you have changes in your names, because like ladies can get married and adopt a surname that maybe they want to use that surname. They can apply for another carta pobito to have the new name. Also, when you change residence, you have to inform them. When you change work and the place of stay, because the place of stay also is included on your carta pobito, so you have to inform them. But most of them, they are easy things that doesn't need to print another card, but they will have to inform, and they will make the changes electronically, most of them. But if your name, or also if your face, there is something like changes, like you've got an accident, you've got a scar, you've got any changes on your face, or you prefer to make tattoos and this, yeah, you have to change your TRC.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, that's a lot to know for today, for this video. Give the Filipino information for
Okay.
my Filipino viewers. So it's like, for the first time, as I said, for the first time, I have English language, which is now we're making it international.
Maybe you'll go international, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
So thank you so much, and
You're welcome.
thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And it's really good to know, because I'm still processing my documents, waiting for my documents.
Alright.
And from those questions, I've learned something. So
Yes.
thank you so much. How to say thank you in Kenya?
Can you say shukran?
Shukran, Samuel. Shukran, Samuel.
Yes,
Shukran,
and for your viewers, maybe they don't know, and now we still have our COVID restrictions, which visas since 2020 March are not expiring. If the visas, the carta pobito, they are not expiring, and now according to the new resolutions, they have said that it will continue until August 24th August this year. So those people who are fearing maybe their TRC have expired, their visa, they think they are illegal, they don't want to apply. No, you have time, because after the regulations, restriction time have stopped, then you will not have you will be illegal in Poland. So this is the best time to legalize your stay in Poland, and that is by applying for temporary residence permit, or any permit that you are fitting in. If it's permanent residence permit, if it's temporary residence permit, if it's blue card, you know about blue card?
Yeah.
Blue card, yes.
Okay, for the last moment, please invite our viewers or subscriber, also from Kenya, how to be working with Warsaw Manila Holding Group.
Yes, I invite you, all of you, all the viewers, my African brothers, and all the viewers, Asians, and all over, all the foreigners. You can ask any question below, and I will answer all your questions. I will read all the comments and everything on this video, and I will make sure I answer each and every one of you. You are welcome, and keep on subscribing and following this channel, as it's very informative, and I will advise him to put it in English mostly, because Tagalog will not reach, and he from today he's going international, so he will make sure that he does more English videos for everyone to understand, and this. Keep it locked.
So now we will be watching in 7 continents here.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Once again, thank you so much for our TRC specialist from Warsaw Manila Holding Group. Ayan, maraming. Thank you so much. Napapatagalog talaga ako. Thank you so much. And kung bago ka sa YouTube channel natin at kung nagustuhan mo ang ating video sa araw na to at sa ating mga videos na nagdaan, huwag mong kalimutang mag-like at mag-share para sa isang information o share mo ng informative videos. Maraming Filipino or marami pang kababayan natin ang magkaroon ng information about dito sa Poland sa pag-apply ng TRC. At kung may any suggestion or any comments ka, mag-comment ka lang. As Samuel said, just comment down below, okay? So, thank you so much and see you next time.
Okay.
Bye!
Bye-bye. Salamat kabayan.
Thank you so much.